Hello and welcome back to another episode of Marvel Mad. I'm your host as always, Dwayne the Captain Coffee, and we're with another classic MCU review, and this time we're jumping way back to 2015 with a simpler time when Marvel introduced us to one of the tiniest heroes and one of the biggest hearts, which was Ant-Man. Now, coming out in 2015, it smashed at the box office with a 519.3 million at the box office, which ain't bad really for a character that talks to ants. And let's be realistic, the casting for this film was just perfectly done. Marvel can get casting done perfect a lot of the time, and this one is no exception. Obviously we've got Paul Rudd as Scott Lang. He's just absolutely perfect at it. So funny, charming, relatable, and you like everything this character has been through and goes through. You want him to win at the end, sort of thing. And we have I'll butcher some of these names, so I do apologise. Evangelina Lilly as Hope Van Dyne, like Hank and Janet's daughter. She brings a proper strong presence and always pushing Scott to be the best that he can be, sort of thing. And Cora Stoll as Darren Cross, or Yellowjacket. He is like a proper classic daft sort of villain. He's just an absolute tit, but it works, sort of thing. And he's over the top and very I'm gonna do it, sort of thing. And that, to me, again, I'm a stickler for comics and stuff like that. Now, in the comics, Yellowjacket is Hank Pym after he goes off the deep end and goes a bit schizo. So to have it Darren Cross as Yellowjacket, I'm a bit okay, it's not bad in that lot, but again, it works well. And I don't mind it really in the end, sort of thing, because I don't really want to see Hank Pym go off the deep end in this. It just works well as he is, sort of thing. Now, one of the funniest characters in this film is Michael Penena as Luis. He just steals every single scene he's in. He is so funny. It's his little storytelling moments, he has the bit where Stanley has that crazy stupid van, and he's just so good. And the little team he's got as well, that helps Scott out and stuff like that, is just so good. It's like Marvel's little gang of besties. It is just brilliant, absolutely brilliant, and I love them. I can easily watch. They did all the little spin-offs and stuff like that, sort of thing, or one-shots. I can easily have a one-shot with him, just telling different daft stories. It is just brilliant, that lot. And again, even more amazing, casting as Michael Douglas as Hank Pym. Again, such a legendary actor coming to do a Marvel film, which is surprising, and it just knocks it out of the park, sort of thing. He's so serious, but when he talks about all the technologically stuff like that, it's so good. And you can tell Ant-Man is just one of them funny Marvel films. You don't take yourself too seriously. It's just a proper feel-good movie you can just sit down any time and just have a laugh with, to be honest. And it's just so good. And speaking about some of the technology and tech they use and special effects they use now, I think I might be wrong on that, but I swear this is the first time we see Marvel and Disney use any sort of de-aging sort of stuff, and you see a young Michael Douglas, which looks really good and is really well done. So I think you see it with Princess Leia and obviously Luke Skywalker and stuff, but I can't really remember if this was before them films or not, sort of thing. But again, how they do it here, it was just really well done. I like the effects of seeing Scott shrink down, the first time he shrinks down after pinching the suit from Hank in the bathtub and all the water's coming in, or when he's training up and he's trying to communicate with all the ants and stuff, and he's underground and seeing how big them ants are next to him looks superb, sort of thing. It is just really well done. It is like a modern day version of Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, sort of thing, just with more ants. But it's so funny. We talk about the ants. I don't mind ants now, and I walk down the pavement, yeah, it's fine. But if I was Scott's size, he's shrinking down like that, and seeing ants the size of bleeding buses, nah, sod that. I'll be just, no, not a chance in hell. I would freak out something rotten. And you see him freak out in the film as well. He's underground, he freaks out and he pops back under the ground. 100% I'd do that all day long. Would freak the hell out of me. And another bit as well that's really you didn't expect to see, like when they're trying to break into the Avengers compound, and he fights Bleeding Falcon. That was such a funny moment, sort of thing, where he's like shrinking up and down, and like the chatting, and Falcon's trying to get to him a lot, and he gets taken out. I was like, right, we don't tell Cap about that. It's just no. It's so good. And like the action sequence at the end and everything, like using the special effects and stuff of like Yellowjacket and Ant-Man fighting on top of a toy train going around. It's Thomas the Tank Engine, and then like he gets getting onto the like tracks, and Thomas runs him over, but then he throws him, and there's a giant Thomas the Tank Engine bleeding train toy out the side of a kid's bedroom. And like when they're fighting and they're running through the carpet, and all these ants are fighting with him and like zapping him down like Star Wars sort of thing. So funny. And then like all throughout the film he gets told, don't go subatomic, because if you go subatomic you'll get lost and we'll never see you again and stuff like that sort of thing. But that's how he does it. That's how he has to go subatomic to save the day, and like takes like Cross from within and like makes him good on that, and that sort of leads on to other stuff that I think was up on the channel now actually, about Ant-Man and Quantumania. And you see him, that's like everything shrunk down apart from his head, which is really nice, that lot. So yeah, it really is just a funny film, that lot. Like you got the moments of sweetness in it. Like the first post-credit scene is like Hank saying like this new suit was supposed to be for your mum, but she's not going to be with us, so this is for you, sort of thing. And it's a suit of the Wasp, and again the costume is fantastic, it looks perfect, sort of thing. It's like finally about goddamn time, sort of thing. And it's just so nice. And then obviously the second post-credit scene, which this second post-credit scene is really nice. I think the only time they've ever done this is for the first Avengers film, I think, where had like a little trailer of it, and it's a scene straight ripped out of the next like classic review we'll be doing, Captain America and the Civil War. And it's like they've managed to get Booker. They've like trapped him basically, sort of thing. Like Cap and Sam need help, and they're like, well, we can't find Tony because the Accords. Like, well, what's the Accords? Well, you'll find that out in the next video. And it's like, well, don't worry, I know a guy. And obviously hinting at their little scuffle sort of thing on top of Avengers campus. Oh, their Avengers compound. And that was quite nice, sort of thing. But it was like totally shot in a different way, sort of thing. Like they took bits out, took words out, and like pictured it really differently, which is quite nice. And again, I like back in the day, Marvel did this a hell of a lot, and they did it so well of having like post-credit scenes and stuff like that led on to the next film, or led to future films not too far away, which I really miss in the MCU now. Like, hopefully they do it more often now, sort of thing. So it is a golden thing they did that just got lost, sort of thing. But anyway, Ant-Man really is like a blast. It's heartfelt, hilarious, visually stunning, and just pure Marvel magic, sort of thing. If you haven't rewatched in a while, I'd 100% go back and rewatch it again, because it's still just as good. And yeah, it's just great. It's a lot of fun, that lot. But what do you think about Ant-Man? Let me know in the comment section below. And is it as good as today as it was back then, that lot? Let me know that lot. Anyway, thanks for joining us on another episode. Like, share, subscribe, and all that job. And we'll see you on the next one. Thanks a lot, guys, and see you soon.